All right, here we are at the Monster Factory. Storm, we're gonna take us in.
Yeah, so before we go in, you can see Michael Monster Todd has a badass Hummer. Me and Paul rolled up in a minivan. That's how we roll, the dad life. But no, in all seriousness, we're here at the Monster Factory about to do a first look, first tour of the facility. So as you can see, you look over here, a little bit of a cardio section, farmer's carry setup, rope climb.
Up top here is like another cardio area. Up top in like a film room, I don't have the, or like a movie room, I don't have the light on up there, but.
So here's a really cool piece of equipment, and I'm sure, a lot of this actually gained popularity from Todd Hutchings enlightening us a little bit on elbow health with the jam presses. This is a guided tricep machine that is actually to mimic the jam presses. Really cool.
This I believe is the original gym when he bought the house before he added on to it. I think it was possibly maybe just this area, and then the expansion went this way. First time I came here, it just went to that divider.
And this show, like if you actually even look around the gym, so I've been arm wrestling since 2006. I think Michael Todd said he's been arm wrestling 35 years, which is longer than I've even been alive. The amount of awards and just history arm wrestling wise, it's pretty cool. Like just like the rigs and setup he has is just, it's amazing. As you see, as being an arm wrestler, you don't see any of these rigs set up for squatting. That's why arm wrestlers get made fun for chicken legs, but Michael was telling us he was a freak athlete. He was able to do some crazy squats and stuff already.
All right, and this is the final edition here that just came in, I guess maybe less than a year ago, or a little bit more than a year ago. So all this was added in. It's all heated and cooled. That's the stage for the Monster Factory events. I've been blessed to be at a couple of those. But yeah, arm wrestling tables everywhere. Sit down table, tire flip, sponsored board. These are all the sponsors that helped make the project happen. Michael's incredible at getting sponsors and providing an ROI.
I mean, just to have a stage in your like gym workout with all this space and practice is awesome. So as you come up here, you can see you even have all the like equipment that commercial gyms have, like hip abductors. You have cable crossovers. You have all these awesome attachments. Double wrist wrenches, cup meters, the top roller. Mike Homewood, our buddy, is actually one who made that. Really good dude.
Yeah, this is all KDX equipment up here. He's got every handle known to man, like some of us. He's got 3 different cable setups here, maybe even more, which is obviously important for arm wrestling.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most, I think this is the most impressive home gym I've ever been in.
Absolutely, for me, for sure.
Yeah, I don't even know who's even would be a second. I think David Baracco might be the second best home gym I've been in.
Yeah, and it's like 600 square feet.
Yeah, like this is in its own league pretty much. So over here, I feel like this is going to be the main part that always gets used. I know when we were training on Friday, we spent almost all of our time here.
Yep.
Especially those circuits. If you look here, you can see we literally were jumping up weight on here. So on Friday before that tournament, I can't remember what we all hit, but Corey ended up just blowing us all away. I think Corey hit like 300 pounds.
Something wild.
Yeah, and Pull Heavy makes this piece. I know this is pretty awesome. This arm combat stuff though, that is impressive too. We were using the side pressure machine a bit. We didn't get to do this yet. I think we were going to do this today or yesterday, but we didn't get to it. You can see there's some other awesome pulley setups over here for hitting whatever pressure you want. And then this is something cool that we were checking out, because obviously me and you, even back home, we use a lot of cables just
Yep.
off of the table for our training. This actually has the ability to go from a 1-to-1 to a 2-to-1 ratio. You got two sides, so you're actually able to hit a true 200 pounds of resistance, where I think mine and yours were like 90 to 100, I believe, on
Yep.
our cable setups of true resistance.
Yep, so it has a double pulley system that can be attached together. So you can get the glide of the double pulley system at what is perceived weight, or real weight. So everything on the stack, if you use one pulley, you cut it in half, but it's a 200-pound stack. If you hook both pulleys up, you get real weight, but you get it with the same glide as you get with a double pulley system, which is nice. So to me, this is the one piece, like if I'm ever going to start my own home gym, this is probably what I would start with, because it's one-stop shop.
Yeah, and you had the rack system, because I don't know if you walk into any arm wrestler's gym, there's a pile of attachments that's all sitting in a bucket or something somewhere where you're digging through whatever you need. Here you could lay it out nicely, and I think Mike said he got a row attached. I think he had like several attachments.
Yeah, there's more to it sitting over there.
Yeah, the lat pull down and stuff of that sort. I was seeing over here, you got some stuff for recovery. I know me and you users kind of use the PVC pipe. Smith machines, dumbbells, a good old karate strap or judo strap, and some loading pins. Every arm wrestling gym has those as well. Here's the leg equipment, because obviously an arm wrestler needs to train legs every once in a while for summer and wearing shorts. Another cable system, like the amount of cable systems he has is just amazing. This is definitely the best home gym I've ever been in. And then upstairs, as we were just we have another video coming out. He has a hyperbaric chamber and literally a setup just for relaxing, playing games, and everything else.
Yep, little arcade game room, huge oversized couch, a bedroom over here. I know Mike's planning on doing like a Monster Factory experience where people can come and spend like a week or weekend here, work out with him, and he'll put them up and feed them and all that good stuff. Here's the hyperbaric chamber. We got a video on this that'll be coming in the future here. Storm, go ahead and test it out. I'm not super familiar with this. He can break that down for you.
Think of the hyperbaric chamber as one of the best ways of recovering, because right now at atmospheric, oxygen's not very soluble in water. So plasma's almost completely water. So if you could put pressure on a concentrated oxygen source and you get it into your plasma, I think you know even a little bit more about plasma. I think you did some PRP stuff for healing. So think about if that plasma is oxygen rich and it's able to get to areas that the red blood cells aren't. The recovery on that is going to be exponential. There's a reason why it's medical grade equipment.
All right, well, let's get ready for our shoulder workout. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.